welcome to a video regarding
Long journey from near
2B.
Welcome to the
So
Sky Realm.
she's
It must have
uh,
been a long journey
she's finally here in the game, and maybe around this time she's already playable when I'm making this video. Just want to create a video regarding this particular character guide, and this character guide is very really essential for 2B's gameplay because her gameplay is quite different from the rest of the cast because she has this skill meter which is not only exclusive to her, and she doesn't have her dash attacks, and also the triple attack system doesn't work on her because she has her own thing. But I think all of this will be explained in the video, so let's go through straight to the to Tubi's mechanic.
striking,
Okay.
slashing.
By the way, gonna give thumbs up to the narrator. I think they what you call this? They really kept the same narrator from the last one, from the last character guide, from the maybe Lucilius character guide. It was still the same. I feel that he's still the same. Yeah, same guy who are doing this. Maybe voiced like a pod or a robot, but I mean, still, you could feel that same vibe. Like he knows what's talking about. He knows the character, and also he knows like the game itself. So anyway, let's start with this first skill.
Severing assault. Instead of the standard triple attack, you possess unique combo strings which change based on input. These attacks exhibit identical properties, whether activated from near or far, on hit or whiff. Reminder, you do not come programmed with a dash attack. Striking Assault is your light combo string. Activation is swift, so it's one of your strongest tools for close combat or counterattacking. Slashing Assault is your medium combo string. Activation is not as swift as light, but it advances forward. Best initialized at mid-range for pressure. Severing Assault is your heavy combo string. Activation is slow, but it features excellent reach, perfect
Look.
for applying damage from afar.
If you could look at how big the damage is. Maybe if this is for the heavy one. You look, it's like a big chunk of health was gone just by landing this four string combo. This is really really bro. Like you could just wait for the opponent to whiff, and you could just punish it with this move, and you will. This is without any skill. It's just the name. It's just the normal. This is just the normal button. You can see the chunk, huge chunk of health was already gone in an instant.
Applying damage from afar. Finisher. Switch up your buttons during one of your assault combos and unleash the perfect attack for the situation at hand. Pods A, B, and
Okay, so this multi-strike protocol is it's just a mix of her severing assaults or combo string. So apparently, in the in-game combo guide or combo trials rather, normally the first three buttons are just the same. Like you could go light, medium, medium, or heavy. Then the last hit will determine which will be like your ender. So if you use a different button, then probably she will do a different move. So it's like a flowchart thing, but I think that the thing is your starter will be will be. I think I might be wrong though, but when the way I observe it, it's like the first three buttons should be the same. All right, because it's so hard to determine the. I mean, the first hit and the last hit can be visually confirmed, maybe just for now. But the in between hits like just the same thing. It's like no matter whether you press a different button, as long as you already determined your starter, I think the second or third hit will still be the same, but the final hit, the fourth hit, it will depend on which button will you press when you try to do it. Okay, so I think you could go light, then medium, light, then heavy, heavy, then light, heavy, medium. So you get the thing. So you could just mix up your ender, and of course the enders have their different kind of properties. Uh, and I think yeah, you can. She has this thing that she launches somehow I don't know if this is a normal projectile, but I mean, it depends on what is your starter and ender. So I think this is what matters in the multi strike protocol.
At hand. Pods A, B, and C.
So this one is I could just group them as the projectile batch or the projectile set, because anything has to do with R1 or down forward, if technical inputs, it's just the projectile batch. So projectile A or pod A, pod pod A is the safest one.
Even when sharing an input. Pressing the skill button, principally speaking, fires a projectile. Light is pod A, and
Yeah, by
so fire at will when you.
pod A is the safest one. I'm not sure if this can. I think this could be still dodge. Yeah, this could still be dodge or evade, but when on block, it's still unsafe. I mean, the safest, and it doesn't consume any skill point or skill meter.
Medium is immediate and it extends to the corner.
Medium, this is
Minimal time.
this is really quite funny for the medium, because I mean, it's like full screen. It's like a full screen projectile.
Medium is immediate and extends to the corner.
But the thing is, three skill points
Minimal
still.
time for reaction makes it great for long-range pressure. Skill gauge. Recommendation. Heavy is pod C.
This heavy pod C is just your. Just think of it as an everyone's EX projectile. So
A missile flurry.
yeah, this missile flurry. I think this thing is, well, it could be used for pressure, but yeah, being an EX move, it has an advantage on block, and of course a combo extension. You could use this as yeah, corner combos, and as usual. You could extend it like everyone does, and also in when you jump and you try to counter hit counter hit on anti-air, and try to do a counter hit anti-air 2H, then probably you could use this as a combo extender. I think this is your main, one of your main like juggle moves or combo extender moves. So probably if you could have done a string, then use this, then you could still carry the opponent to another set of combo. But the only bad thing or the only downside to this thing is the how many gauge levels it requires to be used to be activated. So it consumes 5. So I think you have 10 points. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. You have 10 points. So you could only use this twice. Then you need to refill your skill gauge for I don't know how many seconds will it take just for you to use your other skill. So I think this is one of the technical aspects of 2B. Although she has some advantages to a certain degree, but in the usage of your skill gauge will be a detrimental factor in the game when you're using her. So there are some other moves that are, I mean, you'll see the other moves, but yeah, for this one, you just need to use this whenever you are in a bind, maybe, or you just want to extend your combos. I think this is more of your combo extender, really, in my own opinion.
It is instant, extends to the corner, and can be used to nullify a
Oh, okay.
R010.
So this one, this ultimate, this is only for gauge.
is an ultimate
skill
skill and
levels.
fires a laser beam. It is instant, extends to the corner, and can be
So even aside from being full screen, it leaves the opponent into a crumpled state. And when the opponent's in a crumpled state, you could do another set of combos. So I think in one of the what you call this combo trials in the game in the training mode is just to you could use this twice in one combo. So if you have 100% meter and you have a lot of skill points, then you could just spend them all into one combo. So you could use this initially, then hit it, and you get what I mean. You could use this twice in one combo succession.
used to nullify enemy projectiles. On hit, it causes your target to crumple, providing a follow-up opportunity from any range. How spiffy!
Yeah, so in this one, I mean, in that succession, if you have, you could still dish another laser, another laser, and you could do another. I mean, another combo again. So you could use this as spontaneous as you want, just to make sure you like if you want to dish out everything, right? You don't want to use SB, don't want to use the skybound art, but you want to use this, then it's fine. Because I think this is really good because being ultimate move, you could when on hit you could still recover part of your meter, right? So if you want that kind of thing, by you could gain meter while you're attacking by using ultimate moves.
Warning. Unleashing an ultimate skill will
Fine.
gauge. Proceed with caution.
See, this is what I'm talking about. You could use it twice.
Missile.
Okay, so this is the down back group, or should I say the utility, because it's a mix and match of other 2B stuff. So this the utility batch, the down back or back R1. So you'll see why this is a utility.
Wire. Hammer. Back plus skill allows you to activate close combat and or mobility focused maneuvers. Light is a 160 missile, a lunge that sends the target flying.
Yeah, this is just your regular dash smash attack, and you could extend combos, I think, when you're in the corner. But I saw some combos
It is
in
difficult
I think in the mid screen. I'm not sure at what angle, but this could still be used as combo extender even on mid screen.
to punish, even on block. Plus, it can result in a follow-up on a corner hit. Medium is a 090 wire.
Yeah, this is really cheap. This is her zipline tool. So as long as the zipline hits, you could still be safe. And this is I don't know why you could whenever in other fighting games, when you do this move, okay? When you do this move, normally it will be only safe whenever you hit the opponent. But the thing is, even though on block, you're still safe with it. So it's like she could zip line as long as the wire hits, so she could zip line herself and try to attack you up front.
Which shoots a wire at the target for a hasty approach. Activation is slow, but you will retain advantage on hit after movement, even when blocked.
So yes.
Heavy is
Okay.
R030 hammer. It's a giant hammer.
So okay, this one is just like smash stuff. Like for whiff punishing tool, because this doesn't really combo, not unless you're juggling your opponent. I think there's okay, I think there's one combo trial in which this one was used in the middle of the combo because the opponent's on juggle state, and 5 skill gauge doesn't really work much. But I mean, if you want to catch your opponent off guard, then probably you could use this, because if the opponent gets hit, you're still safe. I mean, as long as there's a proper spacing to it. And when you hit your opponent, then that's a good. I mean, that's really a good tool to use because when you hit the opponent, the opponent juggles, so you could extend your combo after that.
Or provide advantage when blocked. Or with the
So
same
see that it leaves you some frame advantage when block.
spacing can lead to a follow-up on hit. Analyze your target's movements from the mid-range. Mirage is an ultimate skill and invincible.
Okay. The problem is 2B doesn't have a DP. Okay. So that's a one. I think like Grim, at least Grimnir. Well, Grimnir has a DP anyway, but it's just weak. Well, technically 2B doesn't have any DPs. And in this game, DP is an essential, an essential, I think could say move in this game, but I think you need to spend 50% of your meter just to use this skill. I don't know if it will be it might be beneficial, it might be crucial in some maybe in some moments of the match, but I'm not sure if you really want to spend this.
Reversal. Is it a curse? No, it's a punishment with both offensive and defensive applications. Wave.
So probably it's also safe on block. So if your opponent was able to block it, then probably you're still on an advantage after that one. Because what's the point of spending 50% meter? Well, technically, if like Grimnir's DP, even on ultimate move DP, after the invincibility only extends after during the startup of the so after that you could still get punished, but I think for 2B you need to wait until the entire you need to wait the entire until the entire animation stops, because after that she will be like plus. Mhm.
Applications.
Yep. Yeah, so I think that's the thing about her. You could still
Wave.
she's still safe after that, but again, that's like to be able to do a DP or reversal at the expense of 50% meter. I'm not sure. Maybe in some maybe yes, or maybe no. I mean, it depends on whatever the situation is. But you might be using this maybe from time to time, but not all the time, of course. Because gaining meters, even though it's gaining meter is easy to use, but yeah, you want to use your meter offensively or defensively, it's up to you.
Gravity. Volt.
Okay, this is now the zoning tools. So down for technical input, and down for down R1 just for simple input. So most of these things are now zoning tools, and this is just to apply some pressure to opponents to opponents maybe setup. Say okay, most of these are, yeah, okay, most of these are okay. Like, this is what I call the blaze blue shit. So you'll see some similarities with blaze blue with this one later. I could reminisce some moves of in some broken moves in blaze blue, in where it constricts the opponent's movement range. Because this moves kind of limits what the opponent can do, and also of course for you it's also a okay setup, so you could set up for the next set of your attack and cut them off guard.
Down plus skill unleashes cryptic traps and tricky stratagems. Vicious.
You see those attacks,
Light
they're
is
really
A,
blaze blue.
080. Wave. A deft leap where you slam pod into the ground. Startup is slow, but it leads to a follow-up on hit. And on block, it creates a great deal of frame advantage.
See, it's still the plus frames.
Initialize this program to maintain pressure or bait a throw.
Yeah, for sure, this could be dodge or sidestep, dodge or evade for sure.
Medium is A, 140, gravity.
This is okay. I only saw this in the entire history of Grand Blue versus Rising. This is the first time a character was able to do this kind of thing, the vacuum effect, or you can say gravity seed from Blaze Blue from Lambda and what was the other one? I forgot the name of the other one. Mew 13. So Mew and Lambda could do this shit. The gravity seed. So I think this is the first time I'm seeing it in Grand Blue. No one was ever to have done this kind of thing.
A gravity well that draws in your target. It does not deal damage, but allows you to restrict your opponent's movement, forcing an advantage. Heavy is A, 150 volt, which causes Pod to hone in.
This one is it is like some Izanami shit. Like Izanami was able to do this kind of thing in Blaze Blue, and seeing it here is like, oh no.
On the target. Warning, you cannot use other skills while Pod is occupied with your protection. But pressing skill again causes Pod to deliver an electric shock to your foe. The shock activation
So I mean, okay,
is fast, and follow-ups are possible.
yeah, you could use this as a pressure, as a combo extender, or for offense, which is kind of. I think out of all of the EX moves, I think this might be the best one out of them because the others, it depends on situation, but this one, it's like a jack of all trades kind of move, which you could use again offensively for pressure, for OP, for defense, because it tracks the opponent. I mean, there's a certain time frame. There's already only a certain frame for you to until I think the pod. I'm not sure how long is it, but once the pods withdraw, then you cannot use the vault the vault move. I mean, you need to press the skill button again. So press the input to set up the pod and press a skill button or any move or any special move input to activate the vault, the actual vault itself. So again, it's like you could time it. You know, if there's some gaps to your pressure, you could just time it. You know, just to cover the gap and keep keep applying the pressure. You want to use it as an attack, just maybe opponent is doing some stupid shit, then you want to halt it right away by using because this is regardless of distance, so the pod will fly right away to your opponent and you could just fire the laser afar. Could just zap them.
Are possible on hit. 30. The ultimate skill, A130 bomb, drops a barrage of explosives. Pod will auto-track your target and leave them in block stun
This is
for an extended period.
This is really
This
fun.
an essential Okizeme tool.
This is straightforward. I think it's like that one is combining all of the zoning tools that she has because I mean auto tracking, then barrage of bombs, then block stun. The opponent cannot do anything but to respect it, and you could just mix them up, shimmy, whatever you want to do. It's auto track. The auto tracking is really quite insane. I mean, this is a footsie game, and if you have an auto tracking move, then that's really broken, I could say. Because most of the characters here, just you do the dancing, the dancing in the floor, like you want to shimmy, you want to measure the opponent's distance. You're trying to move back and forward and waiting for the right time to apply the pressure. And auto tracking or moves that auto track doesn't really it's I mean it's not available up until now. So 2B has already two auto tracking moves, the Bolt and the Barrage. Or is it the Barrage? The Bomb. So the Bomb and the Volt, both of these things does auto track. So in this if you look at this kind of perspective, view 2B is kind of distorting the game already because you have no choice but to respect it because if you cannot reach 2B, then 2B can reach you from the far side of the corner. Then what you gonna do? And then you could just give. I mean, using either Volt or Bomb. You know, 2B has this advantage that she could run up to you, and just to respect her strings. I think yep, maybe that's why she has a skill gauge, like the overall skill gauge instead, because if she has the normal Grand Blue skill cooldown, then probably she's already broken. More or maybe more broken because she could spam to one or maybe three or four depending on the cooldown. She could spam all of this for entirety, and it will be very hard to fight against her. So you just keep spamming the other moves. You could just keep rotating on the moves, let's use this cooldown. Use this attack first, then do your pressure strings, then do this attack, another attack or zoning tool, then use the Oki tool, the zone then use the the projectile tool, then the utility tool until it if refreshes his cooldown. You might keep repeating the same pressure all over again. So that's why I think it was smart for them to use the skill gauge or the skill meter instead of the skill cooldown system. Just to balance 2B out somehow.
Maneuver. Evasive maneuver allows you to weave unharmed through attacks. Press forward plus unique action to advance, or hold this input for accelerated movement.
I think she has the fastest for the fastest run speed in the game. Yeah, this kind of dash shit. I mean, okay, if you played the Nier Automata, yeah, she does that shit. Yeah, she could do that. So I think in the running animation or in the running speed, I think she has the fastest running speed. You consider this evasive maneuver. Yeah, she really runs fast. I mean, this is the sped up version. This is the special version. I mean, the normal, she could run at a normal pace, I think.
Plus unique action to advance.
No, okay, that's. I think she could run at the normal speed like this one. Okay, just try to this one.
Pod will auto track.
Yeah, she could run the normal speed, but this is the advanced version. I mean, this is the sped up version.
Maneuver allows you to weave unharmed through attacks. Press forward plus unique action to advance, or hold this input for accelerated movement. Carefully spotting and dodging an attack allows you to perform a counter-strike. Additionally, you can cancel your normals into evasive maneuver to continue your assault. Attention, this will cost 4 levels of the to continue.
This is the all around. I don't know. She has that kind of mood. I think it's very very OP in my opinion. It acts as a spot dodge tool. Then it adds also as a close out tool or zoning to maybe more a cancel tool. uh, and the running tool. I mean, it's bonkers, man.
Attention, this will evasive maneuver to continue your assault. Attention, this will cost 4.
It's like this is like the focus. Like she's doing FADC. I think he's like doing it's a Street Fighter 4 thing, a focus dash. So at the expense of 4 meters, you could continue pressure. So it's like you have already done your normal combo pressure stuff. Then you use this evasive maneuver cancel just to apply another. I mean, if you don't want to use any other moves and like the other pod moves, I think this one is far much better because some of them cost five points of skill gauge, but this one just only costs four, and you could just keep on doing the pressure. And this is also like you could shimmy your opponent with this.
4 levels of the skill gauge. Counter-strike may only be performed upon a successful evasive maneuver. Use the maneuver's invulnerability when deciding whether to commit to a counter-strike.
Yep.
Grab Pod. Grab Pod allows you to stay airborne for a brief window of time.
So this move, okay, this is our near automata. Should I say special, or this is a near automata thing, where she could glide with her pod, but I'm not sure if this one is really essential. This is just fun. This is just paying homage to the game. But practicality wise, I'm not sure because she's left open with this one. Like she's really opening up herself with this move. And of course, I mean she could still attack, yes, but if I don't know if it is a mix-up thing. I haven't really went through with this move. I mean, yeah, you could just use a glide.
You can move left or right while mid-air.
It doesn't matter. I mean, it's not your usual. I know in some other anime fighting games, whenever someone has a glide, that option whether you fall on the left or the right for mix up, for cross up rather.
Down to disengage the
I think this doesn't exhibit that kind of thing. She just gliding in the air. That's it.
Additionally, you are equipped with a double
This is what is broken, the double jump. Rather, the double jump is broken because she's the only character who has a double jump in the game right now.
Optimize this extra aerial
Maybe the double jump could do something. But the glide one, the grab pod, I don't know.
ability to adjust when you land. During Grab Pod, press unique action to perform a roundhouse kick. Or press any other button to perform your regular mid-air normals. Delaying your landing can help open up
Maybe that one.
to perform your regular
It's fused on Oki tool.
mid-air
Then you could, if you could glide as low as this height. So you could go up or down. Okay, maybe that's the grab pod shit.
normals.
See? Yeah. So what's the mix up? High or low? And to be chose high.
Delaying your landing can help open up your target.
Yeah, that's really nasty. But again, the setup you need to use meter. So probably from time, maybe in a matter of time, there will come a time that there will be meterless setups for 2B. Maybe after sweep you could use the grab pod. You could glide as low. You could glide at the lowest altitude as possible and do your shimmies and mix-ups. Mm.
Android Kick Sequence. Android Kick Sequence is a brutal assault with invincibility on startup.
Okay, this is for okay.
Or to terminate
Let's just watch this animations.
Extermination Blade. Extermination Blade is your most devastating attack. Invincible on startup, you rush forward to eliminate the target. Once your super skybound art becomes available, look for a reversal or
Okay, the
finish
usual
your combo with
stuff.
machine
This is the
engine.
usual stuff.
Self-destruct.
Okay, this is not the usual stuff. Okay. In there are okay, aside from this one, 2B is also a guest character in Soul Calibur 6. So apparently all of whatever fighting I mean all in these two fighting games, They have this the ability to self-destruct. I mean, she could also self-destruct in Soul Calibur, similarly to this one. I think they defined the winning okay, the gray area back then when using self-destruct is the win condition. So I think it was really explained here well when how to do the win condition, because the gray area thing is that you have the okay, you will lose yours. I mean, you will kill yourself, you will do a suicide. So after it's not this is not 1 HP suicide, like because there's some suicide stuff, or there's some self-destruct mechanics in which you could still be you could survive with 1 HP. So after doing the self-destruct sequence, and after that, I mean, whether you will still live with 1 HP. And some self-destruct also really, I mean, it really kills you, like you really forfeit the round. So from that, it's like in some games, as long as you do the as long as, I mean, the win condition. So some if you hit them, if you kill them, okay, if you outlive, or if the opponent leaves after the self-destruct sequence, or self-destruct move, then your opponent wins as long as he survives it. But in some situations, sometimes it's either a draw, or I mean, I think they define the win conditions, and this input is okay. Whether you go with so no simple inputs. So there's no simple inputs. Even you really need to do the entire 720 motion for this move.
In an emergency,
But this is the oh, that's smart. Okay, because I was really wondering how they were able to do this without 2B jumping. Okay, so technically, if you do 720, then probably you need to what you call this? You need to jump. Uh, Technically, it's impossible for you not to jump whenever you're doing a 720. So they use the evasive maneuver. I didn't really saw that. Now it comes to my now it comes everything into full circle. So they did the see parry. So they did the dash. So they did the forward. They did the forward forward uh, evasion maneuver. Evasive maneuver. Then they clocked in the 720 motion after that.
You may also initialize the self-destruct sequence. Once active, you will be invincible until the self-destruct has finished, creating an unblockable explosion. Caution advised. If you whiff or
So the damage is, I don't know if that's a good damage, but
fail to exterminate your target, you will lose the round.
then you need to evade it.
An unblockable explosion.
2B cannot be hit when she's using it.
Self-destruct has finished, creating an unblockable
See, Gran was not able to hit her.
explosion.
And how many seconds does it take for 2 seconds? So you have 2 seconds just to evade this. But the range is, you need to explain the range though. I'm not sure. Maybe it's a decent range though. Maybe you could still, yeah, you could still super jump just to avoid this. I don't know if, no.
Caution advised. If you whiff or fail
Or better yet, just make sure that you have a I mean, better yet, you should have just a huge life lead whenever. I mean, if you're fighting against 2B, make sure just you have a huge health lead.
your target, you will lose the round. After self-destructing, your
And of course,
will remain changed.
this is the I could say this is the normal near automata material right here. This to be this to be outfit. Even in Soul Calibur, she really has this So I think if you're following 2B for a very very long time now, then you already get used to this. This is just normal. I mean, this is like a lore accurate thing for 2. It's like whenever you're playing, it's like when you're playing when you have these dolls, you know.
For all future rounds.
Uh,
Operate in style.
for sure, I see people, using this as the default costume. I think you could. Not sure if you could use this as default costume. I mean, I saw something earlier, but I'm not sure if that's a meme or not. But I mean, they're really endorsing this outfit regardless. I mean, if there's some figures that Tubi could just straight up dress like this, and you could just attach the skirt.
As an android, without a dash attack, triple attack combo,
So I think that summarizes Tubi.
which
She really is dynamic and
concludes your character guide. Glory to mankind.
yeah, glory to mankind. Yeah. So that's it. I think it's really, really. She's really a game changer. Whenever she's invited to a fighting game, I mean that's 2 already. If you're playing Soul Calibur, or if you have played Soul Calibur 6, you will know what I mean, because she really broke the game back then. I mean, that when the time that she came out, she really broke the game. And right now, uh I'm saying she broke the game because she has these mechanics that unlike any other character does not have. I mean, she has these quirks, or should I say, her gameplay is different. Like even her normal gameplay is quite different. I think this is quite out of respect of her franchise. I mean, to be fair, 2B is, I could say, the queen of crossovers in any other game, also in any other genre of video games, whether it could be MMO, gotcha game, fighting game, or any other game. There's always a crossover with this franchise. And I think maybe I'll just talk about near that kind of stuff in other videos, but she always does something broken, or maybe out of the box. She's always this out of the box character. So I think she might be considered a top tier for now. I mean, that's just my own opinion. What she doesn't have is, I think, she doesn't have a DP. Yes, she doesn't have a DP. I could say that she doesn't have a DP, and not having a DP in the game is quite crucial. It's like a what you call this, heaven or hell thing. It's really crucial to have DPs in this game, but your anti-air, or probably your best bet, your best DP move, or best bet for an reversal move is costing you like 50% meter, which is kind of nuts. I think I do get it. There are some characters in Grand who has a weak DP, so in order for them to do an actual DP, they need to spend 50% meter, 25% meter. So I do get kind of thing, but it is what it is, I think. So I think just to balance her out, because she has already quite a nasty gimmick, if you will ask me, and she could really, in the damage department, it looks like she could deal much damage also. But other than that, it's her pod tools, especially the zoning tools, the auto tracker tools, and the wire. I mean, there's nifty moves that she has, which kind of, I don't know, kind of suck. Like really, I mean, if you're fighting against her, but that's only as normal case. Of course, this is happening day 1 or day 2, so probably as you go further, some of her, I mean, she might be considered strong, I mean, far more stronger, and the tools, the setups probably will come in due time. But of course, other than that, people already, for sure. I'm quite curious if she will be a tournament character. I'm not sure she will be able to surpass Nier, like really able to surpass Nier broken Nier. I think she's not bro. If you were comparing her to Nier, then probably I'll still go with Nier because she's quite more efficient as compared to 2B, but or practically could say because of her moves. But we'll see. I mean, I haven't really watched, or maybe I'm just watching some people discuss about how 2B will will break break the game, or maybe how 2B will fit in the game rather than breaking the game. So I guess that's it for now. So I think that this is the 2B stuff. This really putting a lot of effort with this this what you call this, with this what you call it, this character guide, in the impressions guide, impressions. So yeah, I would say she's quite good, from what I see, but it will need a lot of yeah, this she will require a lot of uh or she will require a lot of working to do. She's not other characters which are get go. I think like maybe you could if she's not a onga bonga, I could say, but she requires a knowledge kind of thing. Like you need to invest time. I mean, she's not the other characters that get like you could play off the fly. Like she simple moves, normal like a normal gameplay or simple gameplay, big damage. So she's not like that. She has quirks, or she's more a technical type character, setups in order for her to unleash her potential. But her technical stuff, what makes her better in the game, and she has these tools in which other players doesn't have. So I guess that's it for now. Thanks for joining in. So please do like, share, and subscribe for more for this kinds of videos, and hopefully to see you in the next one. So have a good one, stay safe, and cheers till the next one. Happy playing with 2B, and yep, goodbye.